back in the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 9. And this I beheld, and and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations, and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne, and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes.
Right, and these are people coming out of all the nations of the earth, man. Cause like you said, it got the four angels on the four corners of the earth holding back the wind. Then what did the scripture say in Matthew 25? The Lord gonna send his angels to the four corners of the earth to deliver the elect, man. Go ahead.
Clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
Which the white robes represents these righteous acts, man. These law statutes, these our righteous acts, man.
And cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our God, who is sitting upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round about the throne, and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their face, and worshiped Yahweh, saying, Amen, blessings, and glory, and wisdom, and thanksgiving, and honor, and power, and might be unto our God.
Right, man, be unto our God, man. Go ahead.
Forever and ever. Amen.
You read verse 15 here?
And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, what are these things which are what are these which are arrayed in white robes?
Right.
And whence came they? And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, these are they which came out of the great tribulation.
Right, so these are the days which came out of the great tribulation, man. That great tribulation that's coming, man.
That's right.
That great wind when the angels let those four winds go, man. But first 144,000 had to be sealed, and they're going to be a hiding place from all this great tribulation to come. But an innumerable multitude of our people, man, till the Lord come back and send those angels to deliver us, man.
And have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb.
Right, man. Now we're going to go back to Isaiah. There's some more to that.
Don't you want 15?
We might well read that out. Right, man. But like I said, these are those who have made themselves white and washed themselves, made their robes white and washed themselves in the blood of the Lamb, man. This is what we doing right now, man. We're teaching our people the knowledge of salvation, man. Which first thing you gotta have faith in whom the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ, man. His true name is Yahweh Shai. And then after your faith come your works, man. You start washing your making your robe white in the blood of the Lamb, man. By keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. Go ahead, all right.
Therefore are they before the throne of the Most High, and served him day and night in his temple. And he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell amongst them.
Which right now, we the spiritual temple, man. You know, we can sit, you're going to Revelation 11, man. Look the word temple up, it says the saints that consist of all ages, man. And we the saints, man. Go ahead.
They shall hunger no more.
Right.
Neither thirst anymore.
Our people ain't gonna hunger no more, thirst physically or spiritually, man. Go ahead.
Neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat.
Go ahead.
For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them. And shall lead them unto living foundation of water.
Right, man. Go ahead.
And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
The Lord gonna wipe away all the tears from our eyes, man. And give us rest from all our sorrow and all that, man. Give us rest from under this so-called white man and these other nations we've been working for, man. Not getting what we deserve, man. All that's finna end, man. But going right back into the vilest man have to be put down, man. That's wicked kingdom had to be destroyed. But just getting the precept on that wind, that we're going to go back to Isaiah 32, man. Just getting the understanding of that wind, man. Matter of fact, Jeremiah 51, it was into Isaiah 32. Go back to Isaiah 32. Get more edification on that wind.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 1.
We're gonna see where that main wind gonna come to, man. Which is gonna be destruction across the four corners, man. You know, cause the elect had to be delivered from the four corners, man. So it's gonna be like the Lord said. It's gonna be dead bodies from one end of the earth to the other, man. That's serious, man. Go ahead, out.
Thus said the Lord, Yahweh, behold, I will rise up against Babylon.
Right.
And against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me.
Right. So the Lord gonna rise up against Babylon and against those in the midst of her that rise up against him. How do you rise up against the Lord? Rising up against his men, going against his word. Because what the Lord said, he that receiveth you, receiveth me. Go ahead, up.
Rise up against his people.
Right, rise up against his people. But this goes for our people too. See, that's what I was talking about. Like 2/3 of our people that come against his word, come against the men of the Lord, want the so-called white man to be destroyed, be saved. You know, your different leaders and stuff, man. Go ahead, up.
And was sent unto Babylon famine.
You ain't finished.
I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me. A destroying wind.
A destroying wind, man. And that destroying wind, this part of that destroying wind right here, man. First, it goes into a prophetic spirit. When you look it up, then it goes into prophets uttering warning, man. As prophets uttering warning, man. You know. Then that destroying wind gonna be the thermonuclear destruction, man. Cause what comes through when the nuclear missile hit, man. When that warhead hit, that ain't what destroy everything. It's the wind that come behind it, man. When that mushroom cloud go up, then it send that wind out. That's what disintegrate everything, man. Go back, all right? But Fanners, yeah, keep reading.
God. And was sent unto Babylon famine.
And that word fanners goes into, when you look that up in the Hebrew, it goes into foreigners, man. That's represent the fanners, man. Because America ain't gonna destroy itself. All these different foreign countries gonna shoot missiles on this place, man. And some of America and American allies, man. The EU, Russia, all of them, man. Go ahead.
They shall fan her and shall empty her land.
Right, so this part of that destroying wind, man. They're gonna fan her and empty her land, man. But now we got the 4 angels holding that wind back to the 144,000 sealed. Which they gonna be a hiding place, man, from the wind, man. And that wind represents the famine, the death, the mourning, all that's gonna come before the missiles, man. Go ahead, Doc.
For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about.
Right, see, so in the day of trouble, they're gonna be against America round about, man. Every nation, man. Why you think Russia just put nuclear bombs over there in Venezuela, man? Right on America's back door, man. Go ahead.
Against him that bendeth, let the archers bend his bow.
Right.
And against him that lifteth himself up in his brigadier, and spare ye not your young men.
What the brigadier represented in the ancient world? That was your armor, man. What's the armor now? They different nuclear defense systems, man. It ain't gonna work, man. Go ahead.
And spare ye not her young men.
Spare ye not her young men, man. Go ahead.
Destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
Come, I want you to read down to verse 5 where it says Israel and Judah.
Alright.
So it says, destroy ye all of her hosts, man. So that main destroying wind is going to come to America, man. Even though it's going to go across, that destruction coming on the four corners. But this is going to be the only place that destroys completely, man. This place in that land of Israel over there, man. Go ahead.
Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans.
This is the land of the Chaldeans, man. Who were the Chaldeans? They were the ancient musicians, your warlocks and witches of the ancient Babylonians, man. This is the land of it, man. Go ahead. You can go online over here, learn. You get your witch setup kit, man. This it right here, man. This is that going back into this is that dead flies, man. This place is the dead flies, man. Go ahead. In Ecclesiastes 10, man. Go ahead.
And they that are thrust through in her streets.
Right.
But Israel have not been forsaken.
Right, but our people ain't, the elect our people ain't been forsaken, man, through all this destruction, man. Go ahead.
Nor Judah of his God.
Nor Judah of his God, man. Go ahead.
Of the Lord of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel.
Right, man. Though our land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, going into the modern day, our modern where we living at now, our community is filled with sin, man. But the Lord know who caused all that, man. That fault going back into that dead flies, man. Go back. We're gonna go back. Go back to Isaiah 32. Starting from the top again.
Alright. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness.
Right, man. But guess what? You got a king ruling in wickedness right now, man. That's why the scripture said the Lord coming back in Revelation 19 to wage war in righteousness, man. Go ahead. To establish his righteous kingdom. Go ahead.
And princes shall rule in judgment.
Right, and princes.
Yep.
Right, and princes, man. That's that 144,000, man. We gonna rule in judgment. Hey, me go. Y'all know we the chosen people, right? Everybody on this side, these your brothers and sisters, nobody else. These the people who the Lord died for. These are people who the world called Jesus or Jesus. He died for these people only, nobody else. All right, bro. Hey, man, I just can't wait, man. I love my people, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I love to see Issachar around here working, man, coming up, man. Issachar come up for nothing, man. Issachar come over here 10 deep, stay in one apartment, had one truck, man. A year or two later, them boy got their own thing going, riding big trucks doing it, man. Because they the princes of the power, man. He is hired, man. And you got different Israelite groups saying the Mexicans ain't part of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. It's a shame, man. It's a shame if you can't see that, man. Go ahead, But a king finna reign in righteousness, man. The Lord gonna wipe away all our tears, man. We ain't gonna hunger no more. Go ahead, bro.
All right. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
Going back until we just read those men, there's going to be a hiding place from the wind. 144,000 men, which the angels holding the wind back right now. The 4 angels holding those winds back, man. Go ahead.
And a covert from the tempest.
And the covert from the tempest. Go ahead. Because it's going to get hot out here, man. Like Malachi say, the day shall come that shall burn as an oven, man. Go ahead.
As the rivers of water in a dry place.
As the rivers of water in a dry place, man. And they're starting right now, man. Because we're teaching our people the knowledge of salvation, man. Go ahead. But when it really go down, hey, like the scripture says, Savior's going to come up on Mount Zion with an S, man. The house of David going to be as the Most High in these times, man. Feeble going to be as David. And the house of David going to be as God, as an angel of the Lord is before them, man. Go ahead.
As the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Right, man. It's a shadow of a great rock in a weary land, man. And that starts right now, man. With the men of the Lord putting that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding out here, giving our people that hope, man. You know, letting them know, look, this ain't your end, man.
And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim.
There you go. In the eyes that's what I was saying. The eyes of them that see should not be dim, man. Now, like you said, now should a deaf hear, man. Go ahead.
And the ears of them that hear shall hearken.
There you go. And that's going into that's going into that innumerable multitude that was behind that 144,000. That's gonna receive this word, man. Go ahead. That great harvest that's gonna come in. Go ahead.
The heart also of the rest shall understand knowledge.
Right, man. So the heart of the rest now you gonna understand this knowledge, man. Go ahead.
And the tongue of the stammerer shall be ready to speak plainly.
Tongue, man. That marvelous work that the Lord working, man. Right now, man. In our time, man. Go ahead.
The vile person shall be no more called liberal.
You crackers ain't gonna be no more called free, man. The home of the free, land of the free, home of the brave, man. Your ass going in the chains, man. You ain't gonna be called liberal no more, man. You ain't gonna have the freedom to do what you want to do. You ain't gonna have the freedom to do your wickedness no more, man. Go ahead.
Nor the churl shall be bountiful.
Right.
For the vile person will speak
no more
villainy. Yeah, that's villainy. It's like for the vile person will speak villainy.
No more. Oh, he said he will speak villainy.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Like you said, for the vile person will speak villainy. That's what he doing right now, man. The word villainy goes into wicked, man. Goes into wickedness, man. And how did he actually speak louder than words, man? He committing wickedness and he speaking it too, man. Go ahead.
For the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity.
Right, man. This what you see, man. That's all you get from the so-called white man, man. Is iniquity, man. Go ahead.
To practice hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
To practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Most High.
There you go, man. Go ahead.
To make empty the souls of the hungry.
Right.
And he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail.
And that's what he been doing, man. This is what the so-called white man been doing, man. Go ahead.
The instrument also of the churl are evil.
Right.
He devises wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words.
Right, man. There you go. He saw deep to hide his counsel, man. Now his eyes is privately set against us, man. His eyes privately set against the poor, man. So he got all his wicked devices and traps set. He got his laws made. He got his drugs out here, man. He got his philosophies out here, man. Read that again.
The instrument also of the churls are evil.
Right, so all his different instruments, his devices, man. Man got sex dolls out here, man. Come on, man. Don't get no viler than that, man. Go ahead.
He devises wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words.
Right, man. But everybody say, you always want to blame the so-called white man. The Bible letting you know what he done. He done saw deep to hide his counsel, man. But now he getting exposed, man. Now he being exposed, man. A spiritual, what it say, a shame, but in Habakkuk, we'll get it. Go ahead, Al. A spiritual shame should. Well, go ahead. I can't get it right now. Go ahead, bro.
Even when the needed speaketh right. I'm gonna read that.
Come.
The instrument also of the gerald are evil.
And what's part of his instruments, man? His philosophies, man. His counterintelligence, man. Go ahead, Art. His philosophy is his main instrument, though, man. These different philosophies he done pushed out here, man. Go ahead. His laws he done prescribed against us, man. Go ahead.
He divided wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needed speaketh right.
Even when the needed speaketh right, man. Go ahead.
But the liberal devices liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand.
Come.
Rise up. That's it. That's it.
Right, man. So this vile person, he got to be taken out of the way, man. Because everything, we're going to get Job 18. You had something?
I was looking up that gerald. That's crazy. Look what it said.
It's niggardly in the sense of withholding. Right, man.
That's crazy.
The white, so-called white man is the real niggard, man.
Right.
He the real nigger. I said he's withholding his niggerly, man. You know? Right, because he the one taught you how to be the nigger, man. He is the real nigger. He's the niggard, man. The so-called white man. I think Job 18. Matter of fact, get Psalm 64. We're gonna close it there. We're gonna put it down to the end. Get Psalm 64.
Start at the top.
Yeah, cause see, it's all about understanding, man, who the vile person is, man. Like the scripture we started off with, Ecclesiastes, the dead flies, man. That's why this place had to be destroyed. That's why, like you said, the liberal man, what said Isaiah 32, he ain't gonna be able to walk freely no more, man. The vile person ain't gonna be liberal no more, man. This man had to be locked down and changed up, man. You see what happened going back to Revelation 20 when he was released out of his prison, man, for a little season, man. Look at what happened, man. The Lord said, this how crucial it is with the so-called white man. The Lord said, if he don't cut the days short, no flesh gonna be saved. You know what I'm saying? This man will kill everybody plus himself, man. But the Lord don't come put him back where he's supposed to be, man. It's out of the way, man. Put him out of his misery, man. He is actually a vessel of wrath fitted for destruction, man. That's all he know, man. The so-called white man, like he's like you say, he's so foolish. His words begin with foolishness and end with foolishness. He's so dumb, man. Even when he think he doing right, he doing something destructive, man. He doing something that's going to destroy himself, man.
Then, you know, that first Planet of the Apes, the first one, the apes had found this old literature, and it said beware of the beast man. And it was talking about the white man. they said, not only will he destroy you, he'll destroy himself. And that's their move.
Right.
You know, like, hey, they witness against themselves.
He a vessel of wrath fitted for, hey, Psalm 64, man. It's the spirit.
All right, we were on top.
Yeah.
All right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 1. Hear my voice, Yahweh, and my prayers. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Right, man. Go ahead.
Hide me from the counsel of the wicked.
There you go, man. Hide us from the counsel of the wicked. Go ahead.
From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Come on, man. Which this talking about they different plans, man. Go ahead. And this word hide you from that. This word protect you from that. It preserve you from that, man. Because like I said, it started to let our people know, man, look, you don't got to go all out for this, man. This place going down, man. Go ahead.
Who whet their tongues like a sword.
There you go.
And bend their bows to shoot their arrow, even bitter words.
Even bitter words, man. Go ahead. So they are, and what's that? The legislation laws they already got set and passed, man. Go ahead.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
Which they shoot in secret at us now, man. They ain't hanging us from the pole no more, man. Even though they still got they shooting us down in the streets, man. But the way they hitting us, the hardest is secretly, man. Through your churches, man. Through your different leaders, man. That's what's killing us the worst, man. And spiritual death, man. Go ahead, they're drunken, they making us drunken. We're not with wine, man. Their philosophies is they number one killer of our people, man. Go ahead, bro.
Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Right, man.
Another thing too, they deal with drugs, boy.
Come.
That really messed us up. That took a heavy blow on us right there. We got brothers right now still locked up from that. You know, 15 and 20 years.
Come.
They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of land snares privately.
See, they commune of land snares privately, man. The drugs. They guess what? They had a Henry Kissinger, man. It was in the 50s. I think it was in the 50s, 60s. It was propaganda. They said about the like 90s, 2000. It was a plan. They said we're gonna make the black community, we're gonna feminize him, man. We can look it up, man. It was a plan of Henry Kissinger and them, man. Henry Kissinger like 90 right now, man. He a part of that elite circle. It was a plan for how people, how you see all these homosexuals and lesbians amongst our community, man. That was some shit they communed privately, man. Look it up on your own time, man. Go ahead, Doc. That's just one of the. That's just something I just thought of, man. Go ahead, Doc.
They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of slack. They commune of land snares privately. They said, who shall see them? They search out iniquities.
They search out iniquity. Go ahead.
They accomplish a diligent search.
They diligently searching how they can make our people go off, man. And the main way is through the churches, man. That's one of their main avenues, man. Go ahead.
Both the inward thoughts of every one of them and the heart is deep. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow.
So the Lord shooting at them with an arrow, man. Go ahead.
Suddenly they shall be wounded.
You're right.
So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves.
Going back to what you said about that movie. Right. You know what I'm saying? See, suddenly should they make their own tongue fall upon themselves. So this is what you see going on right now, man. This back and forth with these different, your liberals, your left wing, your right wingers, all this, your Democrats and Republicans. See, at first it was a game that they was playing on the people. But now they starting to be really against each other, man. Cause this country going down, man. And ain't no answers. So they wearied in the multitude of their counsels. No, none of them know what to do now, man. So they really at each other's heads now, man. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna read that to the end. We'll close out.
They shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away.
So now, everybody like, damn, man, especially these other nations, man. They like, look at them, they against each other now, but that's that same ditch they dug for us, man. They turned us one against another, man. So it came back to them, man. Go ahead.
Also, too, those other nations that's over here that's able financially to leave, a lot of them is going back to their home countries. A lot of them are.
Go ahead. Cause that's how y'all took us down during the Maccabees, man. But you had Simon went and told Antiochus, oh, we got some extra stuff in the, got extra money in the tight pot, man. You turned us against each other, man. You know which you was y'all playing anyway. Go ahead, Doc.
And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High.
Right, man. So we declaring the work of the Most High. All this the work of the Most High you seeing, man. Like the Lord said, you ain't considered the latter end, man. He gave us into y'all hand, man. Go ahead.
But they shall wisely consider of his doing.
And this the elect, man. Wisely considering of his doings now, man. He made y'all tongue stumble upon y'all own self, man. You looking back enjoying the show, man. Go ahead.
The righteous shall be glad in the hour when shall have shot.
Right.
And shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory.
And that's what you see going on right now, man. Righteous washing their blood, washing their robe, making their robe white in the blood of the Lamb, man. You know? We get Malachi 3, y'all. We'll just end it right there. We'll just get that one verse, get the Malachi 3. Just do the spirits long business. Right, man. So going back into really the subject, the topic of the lesson, man. You know, the dead flies, man. They're sending up that sink of Savior, man, and that little folly. That's basically steady tainting us, man. As a whole, man. those who seeking wisdom and honor, man. You know, this country had to be, hey, the so-called white man got to be taken out of the way, man. Ain't no way to butter it up or nothing, man. The vile person had to be put down, man. You know, because he set up all this wickedness and foulness that's around us, man. So with that, man, hey, like always, man, first and foremost, our praises go to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rikakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, that great millstone that rule well. Peace, salutation, and love to the elect around the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom.
Shalom, Yahshua.
Shalom, Yahshua. Right, come.